Today I was actually inspired by this photo here to do this look. It is not exactly like hers, and I am by no means anywhere near as good as she is, but this is what I came up with based off of that picture, and so if you'd like to see how I did that, just keep watching. So instead of doing like I would normally do and doing the first eye on camera and then doing the second off, I decided to do one eye first and then come on so that you could see what look I was trying to achieve before I got started. But this is it. I used only, again, the Modern Renaissance palette to come up with this look. It's kind of a smoky eye, but instead of being a true black smoky eye, I used brown, and it kind of goes up to this golden color, but you'll be able to see that if you watch the rest of the video. So yeah, before I just start rambling and talking about nothing, let me just get right into it. So the first shade that I'm going to use, the transition shade, is going to be Golden Ochre, which is this one right here, and I put that on the fluffiest eyeshadow brush that I have, and with that shade I'm going above my crease The next shade that I'm going to use is Raw Sienna, and that's this one right here. And on a smaller but still very fluffy eyeshadow brush, I'm going to take some of that shade and go just a little bit lower and do the same shape that I was doing with Golden Ochre. Now on the fluffy end of the brush that comes with the Anastasia palettes, I'm going to take just a little bit of this orange shade right here, and I'm going to take that a little bit lower . And now I'm going to go right in with a small eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to take Cypress Umber, this brown shade right here, and I'm sort of just going to pack that on all over the lid. Now to blend out where I just put Cypress Umber, I'm going to go back in with a little bit of Raw Sienna on the same brush that I used it on before, and I'm going to blend out that line. Now on the lower lash line, I'm going to take a smudge brush. I'm going to dip into Cypress Umber, and I'm going to take that along the lash line. Just poke myself in the eye with it. I didn't take that shade all the way into the inner corner, but that's kind of personal preference. I just think that that makes my eyes look even more closed than they already do. And now with the smaller end of the Anastasia brush, I'm going to go in and dip into Golden Ochre and then Raw Sienna, and I'm going to use that to buff out that Cypress Umber on the lower lash line. So now that the shadow is done, the lower lash line is done, I'm just going to go ahead and curl my lashes. use some of the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara in the shade Blackest Black. And that's the eyes completely done. And I'll be right back with a finished face. So after throwing on some highlight, some chapstick, and I use my regular face highlight for the inner corner and the brow bone highlight, and that's my finished face.